Hi, Leo. This is Jess with your April 8th to the 14th, 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Leo, this week, it looks like a lot of you guys are putting the gauntlet down. Some of you. Looks like some of you were really attached to something in the past. If this was a work situation, if you had a partnership, you run your own business and you had a partnership, particularly, I know a lot of Leos say, well, what about us Leo women? I can't help that the men are taking over your reading now. But I'll get to the ladies in a minute. But it also can include you as well, because I do see some ladies being very much held down by job, work, career, needing to break out of it, needing to break out of this trance that you've been in, kind of like a hamster on a hamster wheel. Some of you, particularly the Leo women, have been going through hell and back, stuck to something, bound to something. I feel like Leo men have been a little bit more actively trying to escape from a past situation that seemed to have been problematic. If you had a partnership, you and another person, and a business partnership, some of you are deciding to go at it on your own. Definitely you're looking to go at it on your own, and that's actually a benefit this week. I do see that. I do see where there may have been a problem. You guys have tried to get in a more positive and normal space. If it's at a workplace, you want to go from something that's very toxic to something that's more normal and more in alignment with what you're ready for. I do see a lot of you in your head this week, unable to make a decision, which may create some agitation, frustration, or even power plays, mind manipulation, if not from you to you. So be very careful with that. I do see air signs being a bit of a problem for you guys. Either they are manipulating you, they are calling you out completely, and this is in any area of your life, or they're agitating you. They're adding fuel to your fire. Some of you are walking around here confused. They're going to be the one saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That type of thing. So air signs seems to be very much of a focus. It doesn't have to be air signs. So people who are acting more air, they don't have emotions right now. They're not acting off of anything but logic and cerebral. I do see some of you have this new beginning that isn't, you're not able to start this new beginning this week. I do see that even is the challenge for you to move, some of you to get a new job, some of you to start this new direction with either a business or a business partner, moving them out and just focusing on that business by yourself. You've gotten enlightenment. Some of you really know where you want to be right now and how you need to go there. For some of you, though, this week may not be time for that. Now, there is, in trying to close a cycle, maybe a little bit of confusion. If some of you have school that you're wrapping up, congratulations. But your options may be vast. And therefore, there's a little bit of frustration in trying to make a decision of one thing where people are rushing you to make a decision. That seems to be one of the most hardest things for you to do at this time, which is make a decision. That's going to come to an end, though, that difficulty of making a decision. However, that's not going to stop you from probing and still trying to seek the right answer. Even if you give someone an answer, you're not 100% sure. So if you are cross-watching for a Leo and you're the one that is trying to seek a specific answer, I don't feel this week is going to be the main definitive answer for that Leo. They still need time. But if someone is, pressuring them, then they're going to give you what you're asking for. I do feel like you guys are at the tail end of this conundrum that you're under, feeling under the gun, feeling like there's a lot going on. Even though you, in your heart of all hearts, you know the answer, is still hard for you to pull the trigger. Okay. However, as we get closer to the end of the week, you guys find yourself making a decision to go back to a way things were for you, to reclaim a part of your life that is familiar. I feel in the past you've come from a place where it seems so unfamiliar or so boggled down, so heavy, so controlled, so contrived, so away from who you normally were. And I feel like, with that being the world card being in your foundation, that's definitely wrapping up. It's just the event possibly for you guys have wrapped up, but you coming to the conclusion of it is another process that you're going through. But like I said, as we get closer to the 14th, you gain your momentum back. You got it now. There's no more confusion. You know what you're going to do. And it has something to do with something of the past or something you've always wanted to do, something that's reminiscent. Okay. The advice here is to make a decision and choose you. Choose you. Because I feel like for some Leos, and this is for some Leos, so don't get your panties in a bunch, but for some Leos will find themselves doing things to satisfy other people, right? However, that gets old real quick. You still are a fire sign. And so eventually you want to feed yourself. Well, you've gotten yourself into some type of commitment or into something that you no longer feel that way about. And then you start to feel the very thing that you entered into with all your heart, you now feel is a burden. And it's hard to get out of, right? Because that means that you have to sometimes disappoint people. And you guys, well, you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to be the bad guy. But then what is it if you have to sacrifice all of you and everyone else gets to be happy? So this advice is telling you this time, because it looks like you're definitely embarking on a new cycle. You have the World card here, so something is completely wrapped up. The Death card is you don't have to go back to it. It's done. But with the Ace of Wands as your challenge, it's not going to start just yet. Okay. But as you get closer to the end of the week, it's more and more clear. As you have been struggling during this week, it becomes more and more clear to you to go to a place that's most familiar with who you are. And it's asking for you to choose you. So this time you will be happy. And if someone along the way there, it includes them and, by proxy, they get to be happy too, but you're putting yourself first, then I think that is a great foundation in which perhaps some Leos can live with, right? But you can't control the other person a lot of times. So when we talk about love for you guys this week, it definitely looks like some of you are coming out of something that was extremely toxic. Even though you tried to make the situation work in the past, and you may have gotten out of a situation that was toxic and came into a more balanced situation. Okay. Some of you, your mate, if you're a Leo man, your mate may be boggled down with something. She's probably got herself in something she can't get out of. And you're there for her. You're being there for her. So that's very nice. I do see that some of you are really stuck in your head, a situation that possibly have ended for others of you. And you're at a crossroads right now. You're really not sure about what you want to do. If you still are in contact with this person, there's nothing but fighting, drama, arguments, back and forth. And every time you speak to this person or they speak to you, there's more and more stuff that comes out. So be careful with that. I don't see that you guys are hurt. I don't see, it's not that you don't care, because you definitely have been in your head and the situation has affected you. But some of you, if you know that you're going to get a phone call from someone who you probably expect this person to be a bit vindictive or play mind games, try not to answer, block them if you need to. I do see in your heart, some of you Leos are 100% aware of who you've become based upon who you were just with or what you've gotten out of. It's like you're reborn again. You have a rebirth. Okay. Someone may not like that though. Someone may not like that you're coming out of your shell. I do feel like there's someone who, for some of you, it's not for everyone, but for some of you, they may try to keep you in this little bottle. Somebody's trying to keep you in like a little bottle, a little box. They don't want you to get out because they don't want you to leave them. And this can be anyone in your life. And I do feel like they know what to say to keep you kind of stuck. But try as they might, you guys are coming out of it by the end of the week. Okay. I do see that some of you have wrapped up one part of your love life. And it's very confusing if you're out there dating, like who do I choose? Who's the right person? So some of you are just deciding to say, you know what? I'm not 100% out of the woods yet. I'm not 100% ready to dip my toe out yet. And I'm not going to make any offers, any new offers, any existing offers. I'm just still focusing on me at this time. And that's actually a benefit, especially if you are a Leo man. Leo women, you're coming across as perhaps not the most warm, fuzzy, and loving and gregarious woman, you're coming across as a sharpshooter, someone that's ready to chop somebody's head off. So be careful with that. Somebody looks like someone is definitely coming in right when you least expect it. When you are like, you may have a lot of choices, putting yourself back out there for some of you, and then someone, old faithful, comes back again. Coming back in. Again, if you are confused, particularly if you are a Leo woman, if you are in a relationship, you may have a mate who is there to help you along. I do see that what can be changed is this stalemate, this standoff that you and another person has been going through. That's coming to an end. You're getting ready to contact them, or they're contacting you. That's for sure. By the end of the week, you guys 100% have made up your mind that you want them back. You're going back. You want them back. They want you back. They are coming back. Somebody's coming back. That's for sure. Okay. They may be spying on you. They may be looking into you. I feel like the way that they'll come back is very, bearing gifts for some of you. Definitely bearing gifts. This person has been thinking about you. This person has been probably wishing and praying and hoping that once they come up with the right idea, it'll all work out. And if this is, you guys share children, then it'll be probably a discussion about the children. Absolutely. Because it's someone, how this also works out for some of you who have children that possibly is no longer together. Someone may be saying to them, yeah, you should find out about the children. Yeah, you should get your kids. Yeah, you should, do A, B, and C. Even though you feel like, I don't know, I don't want to poke a bear. But someone, a female in your life could be, egging you on that, no, this is what you should do, and that sort of thing. Because some of you are going to move forward and communicate either to see the children or to get back with someone, or someone's coming back to you. That is really, really clear. So if you're out there and you're single, it looks like a really great week for you guys to get out and mingle. Just again, you may be meeting people who are really aggressive, 100%, know what they want. They're going after it. Some of you ladies could be meeting a Casanova, so be very careful with that toward the end of the week. And you will probably, if you're not getting a phone call, a message from someone familiar, you'll definitely be meeting someone who feels like you've known them for a very, very long time. Okay. So it looks like a pretty good week as the week rolls further out toward the 14th. And it looks like, it's kind of fated for some of you to meet a particular person. This could be a Pisces, could be water sign energy, doesn't have to be, but it looks like you guys are also destined to kind of get back out there again. And I wanted to say this, some of you have been all work and no play. And some of you are now choosing yourself. You're thinking back to the days when you loved with a whole heart, when you loved fully, unabashed, when you gave everything to a particular person. You're thinking back about that. And I feel some of you are working, you will start to work really hard to reclaim your full heart, okay, to give to someone again. That's a huge part of you that's missing. I mean, you're a Leo. Come on now. So you guys are going to get back into the person that is wanting to fully love someone. I feel right now you're still kind of figuring it all out, but you're remembering it, and that's going to take work for you to be able to give your whole heart to someone. And I feel this week is when you will come to understand you're willing to put the work in. So that's what I have for you guys. Meet me over in Vimeo, where I will, in the description box below, where I will look into you and this person, what's going on, what can you expect with this person coming back, and how will your love life figure for the rest of the week. Also, it's a bundle package, guys, so you can get all of the readings for one price. So again, check that in the description box below. No, go back, take this part out, start again. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. So if you would like, click the link below for the extended. And the extended, I will be leaving the link below, as well as I will okay, I have to do this over. I have to do this part over. 1, 2, 3, go. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like to look at the extended, click that link below and we will look more into you and your person. We will look at who's this person that could be coming back and how that's going to work out for you and how you can expect your love life to kind of culminate for the rest of this week. And I'm also going to be pulling the love message cards to find out what someone wants to say to you if they could and what's on their mind. What are they thinking about? What would they like to tell you? So if you're interested in the extended read, click that link below and we can get started. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week. Take care, Leo. I didn't do my ex. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do this over. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you like, click that link below. For the extended, we will be. I cannot believe this. I must be tired. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like, click that link below for the extended and we will look at you and your person and see who is this person coming back and how that will pan out for you. What can you expect when it comes to love for singles and couples and how your week will play out as far as love is concerned. And I will also be pulling love message cards to tell you what exactly does that person have on their mind and what they would like to tell you and what are they thinking about. So those cards will also be pulled. And so if you're interested, click that link below. Now, if you would like to share with us how this resonates for you, please do so in the comment section below. You know, we love to hear from you. And if you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and into this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Leo.